All right, so I've really been enjoying this movie. I think it's very good. And I know that movies often make decisions for like artistic reasons, aesthetic reasons, storytelling reasons. All of that is great. I accept all of that, and I think it's lovely. But I have to say, that kiss between the leads was like, it looked so uncomfortable. Did they not both look so uncomfortable to you? Yes, like her head was at such an improbable angle. I was like, girlfriend, are you okay? Like, are you gonna be able to breathe normally after this? Like, is your throat all right? Yeah, her spine looked like it was at an odd angle. Like, very unnatural. And they held that pose for what felt like an entire minute. And it was a really great moment, you know. The music is coming up, and it was a really great score, right? And the lighting was excellent. It looked really pretty. The couple's in love. What an amazing climax at the end of this story. But it looked so uncomfortable. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about how, as the actors, they must just be holding this, like, really awkward pose while the camera, like, swoops around them. Yes, yes, you get me. You totally understand. So, yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I would totally recommend it to someone, but that kiss just really made me feel like, I don't know, like they really suffered for their art. Those actors deserve, I don't know, is there an Oscar specifically for uncomfortable kissing? Because they deserve it. They earned it. Yeah, I mean, natural kissing isn't always appropriate for like every movie or circumstance. Sometimes you just want a moment that's very beautiful and picturesque. It's less about the kiss and more about what the kiss represents in the movie, a lot of the time, right? Yeah, so a lot of the time, the kiss in a movie is just letting you know that these characters have bonded in this way, or they've completed a character arc in such a way that allows them to engage with one another, or whatever. Like, there's a lot of symbolic meaning to stuff that happens in movies, at least if the movie's really good. But I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, why don't we ever see more natural kisses in things? Like, is the way that we do things in real life, the way that they're a little awkward and weird sometimes, not good enough for film? And it just depends on the movie. Like, some movies do that. And for some movies that it wouldn't fit in with the vision. But I don't know, it's something I like to see. It's something I wish I saw more of. How can you tell when a kiss looks more natural? I mean, well, for one thing, the neck looks like it's at a slightly more comfortable angle, but yeah, I guess I'd say a lot of it does come down to the actor's performance. You know, like, can they make it look authentic? Can they make it look real? Can they channel some passion into what they're doing? You know, if that's the kind of kiss that calls for passion. Kisses can communicate other things too, but I think that's part of why people talk so much about chemistry between the actors being so important. Because if they don't have good chemistry and they're not good at faking that chemistry, then it can kind of look like, oh, look at these two beautiful people who are each acting like they're kissing a dead fish. Well, you know, a natural kiss has more, I guess, enjoyment as part of it. But I mean, it's not like you've never kissed anyone before, so you must know what I'm talking about. You don't know if you're the best judge of that? What does that mean? Like, you think you're a bad judge for kissing? What do you mean you don't really know how to kiss? You just, you put your lips in the and you go for it. I don't know. I guess in my mind it's not that complicated, but I guess explain to me what you mean when you say you feel like you don't know how to kiss. Your ex told you you were bad at kissing? Okay, first of all, terrible thing to say to someone, all right? Secondly, there's really no such thing. Like, bad at kissing is like totally subjective. What one person might find really unpleasant in a kiss, someone else might really enjoy. So, she really just meant that you were bad at kissing her in the way that she liked. But even if that were true, there are so many better ways to address it. Yeah. I mean, you could even make it flirty. Like, oh, let me show you what I like. And, like, teach your partner how you like to be kissed or touched or whatever. Yeah, honestly, I think it was incredibly rude of your ex to say that to you. And now I kind of want to fight her. Like, okay, yes, I know I say that literally every time she comes up, but it's because she was terrible. Okay, maybe not terrible, but terrible for you. And honestly, could use a little work on the tact front if she's saying things like, oh, you're just bad at kissing, and then not like offering you any meaningful feedback. Honestly, so rude. Well, of course, I totally understand how that would like shake your confidence in your ability to smooch. Having someone that you're smooching literally tell you they think you're bad at it. But I mean, that doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong or but you still feel like you don't really know how to kiss. Well, all right, do you want my opinion? Like I feel like I'm just throwing a lot of my thoughts at you today and I don't want to like bowl you over with my 800 thoughts because I have so many all the time. I'm such a chatterbox. I apologize. Talk as much as I want? Oh, my love language. Okay, thank you for giving me that permission. So, if you ask me, my unified theory of kissing is that kissing isn't really about a how to. If you think about it purely in terms of technique or whatever, you're coming at it from the wrong place. You're coming at it from a place of fear of doing it wrong, and kisses should really come from a place of desire. Yeah, if you're thinking about it in terms of technique, that implies that there's a right way and a wrong way, and that there's like a scale of rightness to wrongness that you can rate a kiss like, oh, a perfect technique, 10 out of 10, like, like you're watching an Olympic diver or something. And I don't think kissing is really like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't really apply objective standards to something like kissing. Like so many other things, people are going to have their own preferences, and those preferences can be informed by just what they personally enjoy, or their culture, or experiences they've had. I mean, people are so individual about things, especially things that have to do with, like, sensation and their body. Yeah, so being good or bad at kissing is, in my humble opinion, much more about, are you kissing someone in a way they find pleasing, and are you personally enjoying the experience too? Yeah, I do really think that kissing is ultimately about being in the moment with the person you're kissing. This idea that it's a skill you can perfect and then you never have to worry about how a kiss goes once you're good at it, I really think that's about fear. You know, like if you meet the minimum skill standard for kissing, then voila, you never have to feel vulnerable when kissing someone. And if you don't feel a little vulnerable, then I don't know if you're doing it right. To me, that's the only wrong way to do kissing, is to hold yourself back too much. Well, I mean, think about it. Would you rather kiss someone who is authentically kissing you because they genuinely want to and they enjoy it and they desire you? Or would you rather kiss someone who's treating it like a performance and they're hoping that you'll give them an A+ at the end? Yeah, exactly. So you have to be a little vulnerable if you're going to be genuine. You know, that risk is always there anytime you really do anything with another person that is worth anything. Yeah, if you go into a kiss without trying to be vulnerable, then it kind of defeats the purpose. Letting yourself have that personal moment with someone is always going to be vulnerable for both of you. When you kiss someone, you have to let your guard down and to let them see what pleases you and to be open to what pleases them. The only skill you really need is the ability to pay attention and respond accordingly, and the courage to let someone else see that in you, too. So if it's not about being good at it or bad at it, then how to approach kissing? I'm so glad you asked, my young Padawan. So, question 1, what do you want to do while you're kissing someone? How do you want to feel? And how can you convey that desire and your feelings to the person you are kissing? Well, kissing is a very sensory experience, isn't it? It's not just about your lips. It's about the way you move. Maybe the way you're touching them. Maybe the sounds you make. And you don't have to consciously think about those things. You can just let them come naturally. And, very smart, yes, that was question 1. So question 2 is, what do you notice that your kissing partner enjoys while you're kissing them? Right, like, does your partner make a sound? Do they lean into the kiss a little more when you tilt your head a certain way? Do they hold you a little tighter? It's kind of a back and forth, you know? You're reading each other while communicating. And it goes both ways. Not exactly like a street, because, I don't know, I feel like streets are slightly less intimate, but I mean, basically, you're both communicating and receiving communication. Yes, exactly. The only real skill you need while kissing is the ability to express yourself honestly and to pay attention to when your partner expresses what they like. Non-verbally, of course, because, you know, mouth busy. Yeah, I mean, if the person you're kissing really likes you, then they'll probably be totally open to you asking, hey, when I kiss you like this, do you like it? Or would you prefer I kiss you another way? Yeah, that's the kind of awkward thing that doesn't really show up in movies. Like, when people in movies kiss, they seem to know exactly what the other likes. But in real life, sometimes you have to use your words. Yeah, so that's the skill to practice. It's not about, how to move your tongue or tilt your head just right. I mean, all of that's just going to depend on what you honestly enjoy doing and what your partner is liking. Yeah, it's about being a good listener in a way. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. If you want to practice that skill, it's not like there's a kissing salon you can go to and say, hey, I would like to practice making out for an hour. No, that doesn't mean that you're doomed. No. Well, I mean, you can always tell your partner what you told me and tell them that you'd like to practice. I mean, I know if a partner came to me and said, hey, I'd really like to practice kissing you because I want to make you feel good. I mean, that would just, that would make my whole day, honestly. Yeah, or maybe a friend of yours who likes you and thinks you're really attractive might say, I had a lot of fun talking to you about kissing today. Would you like to practice on me? Well, of course. I happen to be a kissing enthusiast, after all. Yeah, I really enjoy it. And I really enjoy your company. I feel like it's a good mix, don't you? I knew it. So, let me get a little closer to you. Hey. Yeah, it's kind of interesting being this close to someone that you're not used to having in your bubble. It's a little exciting, right? Yeah, like even the moment before the kiss, I can feel the heat of your skin. So close. I'm gonna tilt my head a little so our noses don't bump. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to Good, really good. See, focus on how it feels. How do my lips feel? Does it make you want to touch me? Put your hand on my hip, maybe? Yeah, like that. I like being held there. Yeah, and I like when you nibble my lip like that. Yeah, I happen to think you're a great kisser, actually. Yeah, the heat, the taste. Just enjoy it. And I'll enjoy you too. What does it make you want next? Yeah, like that, a little tongue. Yeah, I think you're a really good kisser. Let's keep practicing. Yeah, like all night, is that?